because this game is ridiculous. The Chargers and the Broncos. Last time these two teams faced, a lot more than pleasantries exchanged between Phillip Rivers and Jay Cutler.
Like young millionaires going at it.
Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve, Steve.
Come on, they were just
My
getting
goodness.
each other's address.
So what happened Sunday? Hey, how you doing?
Why can't we be friends?
I don't think they made eye contact. All right, we pick things up. First play of the second quarter. Denver already up 7-3. We're in the middle of a drive. Ninth play of the drive. Third catch of the day for Brandon Marshall, his first game of the year. Remember, he was suspended for game number 1. He made up for lost time. That led to a 3-yard Tony Scheffler touchdown. Broncos up 14-3. Next possession, it's Marshall again. And then tack on 15 more on a face mask from Antonio Cromartie. And then the very next play, Cutler finds Tony Scheffler. Don't call him Adam Schefter.
Timing offense, these guys, they have timing. They run great routes. Cutler has one of the strongest arms in the game.
21-3, the Broncos are up, but it's 24-10 when Rivers finds Chris Chambers.
A lot of offensive weapons with that San Diego offense. Chris Chambers shows you why they acquired him last year.
48 yards scored. It's a one-touchdown game again, and it's time for the Claritin clear to drive. First and 10 from the Broncos' own 20-yard line. It's a 2-minute drill situation. Cutler finds Brandon Marshall for his 5th catch of the day. You'll understand why we're pretty much telling you every time he catches the ball how many he has. 3 plays later, it's Cutler to Marshall for his 6th catch of the day.
Look at the arm strength. That was a out on the other side of the field.
3 plays later, Cutler to Brandon Stokely for 9 yards.
I like the way he managed the clock in this 2-minute drill.
2 plays later, it's Cutler to Stokely for 15 yards inside the 10. 11th play of the drive, Cutler on 2nd and goal, throws to Brandon Marshall, his 10th catch of the day already.
Stutter route.
Capping an 11-play, 80-yard, 2 minute and 23-second drive that earns the Claritin clear to drive of the day to put the Broncos up 31-17 at halftime. We go to that second half. Where's LaDainian Tomlinson all this, you ask? Well, hurt, basically. He was out for much of the week with a toe injury. Normally this is where Michael Turner would be, but he's now in Atlanta. It's now Darren Sproles' spot to shine behind LT, who had only 10 rushes for 26 yards. Sproles had 15 yards on that one play alone, and 6 plays later, it's Rivers to Chris Chambers' touchdown.
Well, he didn't have it for long, but it looked like they were just going to call it. He had possession enough and got his feet down.
31-24 is your score. It's 31-30 now. 3rd and goal for Cutler. 5 and change to go. Bad
No,
throw.
don't do that. Rookie, a young guy mistake, young quarterback, you panic. Just throw the ball out of bounds. Live to see another day at Northwood play.
It was actually the rookie who picked him off, Antoine Cason. Chargers next possession. It's Rivers to Sproles, and he is gone.
This guy out in space, he's got added value with kicking game. He can run, he can be a pass receiver. He does it all.
He had a 103-yard return, also in the game. 66 yards right there, and the Broncos are down 7 now after the Chargers get the 2-point conversion. But Cutler finds Marshall for 8 yards, his 16th catch of the day. 6 plays later, it's
Can somebody cover this man?
18th catch of the
Make
day.
me
That's
get up off this couch.
a franchise record. Tied for second most in NFL history. As for this game, $1:17 to go. Cutler, who's he looking for? The ball's loose. It's his 2nd turnover inside the red zone in the last few minutes, and it's a crusher.
Is the game over?
Only this was actually called a fumble.
Yeah.
It is not called a fumble. Ed Hockley, you'll see the referee in the backfield, is whistling the play as incomplete. Oh, I can't believe
Here's
we
the
can
whistle.
spot shadow him with those guns, but we were able to fit the circle around him, and here's Hockley's explanation why Norv's upset.
The play should have been ruled a fumble. By rule, the ball was dead when it hits the ground because the whistle was blown. Therefore, it's Denver's ball at the 10-yard line, which is the spot that the ball hit the ground. 3rd down.
Oh, boy.
So instead of the game being over, Denver has new life, and 2 plays after that new life, Cutler fires into the end zone at his rookie receiver, Eddie Royal. So what do you do here, Steve? Obviously, you're going to overtime.
Well, you
right?
usually just kick it and go into overtime, but no, Mike Shanahan says, I'm at home.
I've got a long-term contract.
Go for 2.
I'm going for 2. And it's Cutler to his rookie, Eddie Royal.
Yes.
2 points. And the Broncos were up. Then they come back, and they go for 2 with 24 seconds to go, for crying out loud.
That's amazing.
That's how you pick a whole organization up.
And that's the way the Broncos improved to 2-0